guess I'm a little puzzled on the reserve funds because we get a printout every month and it shows we've got several $1 million in savings and things.
We have several.
Is that, I guess, is it spoken for or what is?
Well, you've got several reserve funds, if I can use those terms, dedicated to water, wastewater, cemetery, airport, parks, whatever the case might be, but they're earmarked in specific areas. We have a total of $9.77 million in reserves. I mean, if I take everything, that's your total reserve as of June 30th.
And I realize we don't want to start, then we turn into the federal government if we start paying with our savings. Pretty
Well,
soon Social Security has no money.
Regardless of what we do, this is a one-time shot. I mean, we can't think that this is sustainable. It is not. I mean, that would be my only word of caution, regardless of where this comes from. It's not something we can think that we're going to do annually.
So the bind we're really in is when we approved the budget, we have also approved our street projects and we've already signed contracts for them.
For the street projects.
Right.
We do have the option of, the sidewalks, we're at a point where that's still an option for us, but the streets are, well, the 2014, clearly that train left the station last fall to do the overlay project. The street reconstruction for 15, that was awarded this spring in April.
Which it means there won't be any more streets fixed.
Do we have some of it that hasn't been started that we could cancel?
2nd Avenue Southwest has not started, and 12th Avenue Northeast has not started.
Haven't those bids already been contracts?
Those contract, I mean, they're the last 2 streets in the project.
And they've already been approved and contracted and everything, so we cannot actually stop doing those. It's just that the ones that are on this year's plan is it. There won't be any more streets fixed starting next year or any other time that we had in a 5-year plan. They're gone away.
I don't think we can,
But
no, we can't,
actually,
we can't.
Has anybody talked to the contractor to see if we can cancel those, if we wanted to? Has anybody talked to the contractor to see if we could cancel that part of it?
Not about that project specifically, but in regards to the sidewalk project, yes. I think that we would face some litigation if we tried to eliminate 40% of the project. We can ask, but I don't think that that's going to go over well.
You're probably still going to pay for it and just still not get your streets fixed.
Yep.
I think if we got contracts signed, we'd be hard pressed to, because they're planning on their budget on that too.
You're right about the legal
Yeah, I
end of
know.
it, but we could beg.
So where are we at right now, Al?
We are at 15.39769. If we want to go down to the $18 increase, we have to come up with another $242,000 in cuts, or reserves, whatever the case might be. If that's where we want to go to,
Where did you say we're at right this minute?
15.39.
Okay, and what does that equate to? Personally, I understand better how much we've kind of had in our head the 18. The 15.29, where does that get us to as far as the taxpayers understanding what it costs them per 100,000?
The 100,000, the tax on a $100,000 house moves to $858, which is a $109 increase.
Opposed to 253, right?
Correct.
Correct. I think it'd be next to impossible to get down to the $18 that was stated before. That was an error, and we're not gonna get to that point.
One question I keep getting asked is, how long is this gonna go on?
How long?
In other words, when this is paid for, is it gonna go back to a realistic number or not?
I'm not sure I'm tracking with you, Denny. Is the levy going to go down?
Correct.
It depends on what we choose not to do.
And I don't mean today, I'm talking about 3 years, 5 years. Is it gonna come down when this is paid off? This loan or what, the general, the general bonds, once they're paid off, is this levy coming down to a reasonable amount of money?
It's possible.
Santa Claus was possible one time.
If you don't wanna do anything else to improve the community, and you wanna leave everything